Welcome to the channel, folks. My name is Josh, where we focus on lake trout. And right now we're gonna disprove the biggest lie that's been ever told for the last 100 years about lake trout. And once I land this fish, I'll tell you what that is. So the biggest lie about lake trout, little guy. The biggest lie about lake trout is that lakers are down deep, and that's just not the case. Now, lakers do not like warm water, and that is across all subspecies of lake trout. So you have redfin, you have sissowit, you have all these different like small subspecies. Now there are some subspecies that do better with warm water, and I think this lake is full of them, because right now we're in 25 feet of water, and we are below the thermocline for sure, just by a couple of feet. And there's lakers absolutely everywhere. And I'll show the live scope footage that you guys love so much here in a second. But they are fired up, folks, fired up. And we're just tapping on bottom a 2-inch swim bait from the Winnie kit. And we're also going to be casting it because we're in such shallow water. There is not a lot of running room for these lakers to see my jig and run away from them before they get into warm water. So that is key. We want to get as far away from them as possible, so we have more running room before they get into warm water. So I'm going to bomb out a cast here in the direction of live scope, and I'm going to watch that jig like a hawk there. It's at 55 feet. My sonar has clicked up an appropriate amount, and I got a laker coming in right next to me here. Got a couple chases. We're going to bring it right to bottom here. And I have a little bit of wind, which makes it hard to feel bottom when I'm casting. Ooh. Got it. Hey, I'm anchored. Thank you. Oh, popped up. Almost another one. There's a couple right there. Cruising the flats, folks. Cruising the flats. Ooh. Got him. Got him. I freaking love catching lakers, guys, if you guys didn't know. And so these smaller ones have a tendency to just go berserk, which makes them super annoying. Super pretty fish, though. Oh, and he's off too. And these are just lake trout pup. Yes, the bigger ones will come up shallow. Jeez, they're fired up, but they don't want to chase into the warm water. They are just below the thermocline. Felt them slurping up. Oh, bugger. Slurped it right off bottom. Tired of losing fish. And they're still cold. And this is the reason you keep live scope in forward mode. Now, down mode is for when I'm fishing like 100 plus feet, and when I'm doing that, I usually switch over to live scope XR, just because I have that ability. But most of the time I'm in forward mode for both sonars. Bomb the cast out there at 70. Just gonna float it on about 10 feet off bottom, just like I show you guys when I'm vertical jigging. He was hot on it, and then he dropped it. You little whippersnapper. Oh. This is bonkers, guys. There's like 6 or 7 Lakers chasing me all at once here. Now, the reason why Lakers are up here is to eat. Now, I'm gonna actually move from this spot here for a second and I'll show you what exactly they're doing. So we're gonna put out in the middle of the lake, and when I first got here, there was a bunch of loons and seagulls out in the middle of the lake, and they're eating young smelt, or ones that are near the surface. Got it. Nice one. Just got another one. Jeez. Freaking out. Yeah. And I feel like there's a bigger one down there because there's a whole mess of them at the bottom. Got him. I feel like this is the bigger one. Fish are just fired up, folks. Fired up. And I got another bigger fish coming in. I'm trying to get him first. Hook should fall right out. There he goes, back in. And there's 2 big ones down there right now that are high flyers. Oh no. These are bigger fish for sure. Ooh. Oh, I got him. Not bigger, just feisty. Just feisty. I can't even make it to the bottom, guys. All right, I'm gonna stop him before he gets too tired. Turn him around. Ooh, a nice dark one. Lassoed himself. Another one. I can't even make it to bottom, guys. Can't even make it to bottom. Ooh, that looks like a bigger one. See me, see me, see me. And so, like, there's a lot of mindset behind the biggest lie. So if you look right here on Sonar, so see this, I'm gonna hide my coordinate system, but see that little flicker right there where my crosshairs are? That's bait. And so that bait is gonna hang right where that thermocline is at like 20 feet. That thermocline will go right to shoreline. It's basically a glass ceiling, especially during the summertime. Lakers won't try not to run past that. But if you find a nice little area, a nice feeding flat that's, okay, let's say this is the top of the water, and then you have your thermocline right here with the rod, and then you have the bottom of the lake. If the bait's up here, lakers can go in that little tiny spot there. It's just slightly cooler, slightly cold enough for them to go up there and eat and then come back down and cool off. So right now I'm intercepting them on their way up to eat, which is being very successful right now. So they're a little more weary in 35 feet of water. They seem to either recognize the boat or something here. Down there with me right now. I'm gonna put our finger on the blank, lock the rod underneath our arm, and we're just gonna love tap bottom. I mean, just a little bit, and then we can race it off bottom, drop it back down. Ooh. Oh, that one's hot. That one's coming to eat for sure. Oh no, it scared the other fish away. Did you see that? Got it. So I'm letting this fish play himself out here. I don't know how he's still hooked, like barbless at this point. Back in he goes. And I forgot to show, this is the bait they're using. This one has been destroyed by now, like, I don't know, half a dozen Lakers. So we're gonna put a new one on. Throw that in your boat. Oh, there's a whole frickin' mess of them. I'm gonna drag fairly tight, folks. I'm dropping on 2 fish's heads. I thought it was just one big fish, but apparently it's just 2 smaller fish. And we're just gonna, oh no, smaller one's chasing me. So he's not gonna commit because the water's too warm. Oh, you little dink. Smoked me. Ho 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 ho. Whoa. Got him. Right next to the frickin' surface. I saw him eat, guys. That was pretty frickin' sweet. Not a very big one, but I love when they do that, though. Let's see if he'll pop off. Just a little guy. There's another one right there. Got fish all around us again, folks. Always want to stop, get your line taut earlier than you think. Got him. Just the slightest little frickin' bite in the world. Scrappy little fellas. And like I said, the reason the fish are here is this is the access to food and access to cold water in proximity. The closer they are together, like on a ledge or on a flat like this, where they can just shoot straight up and grab some food and go back down and cool off, that's where you want to fish. That's a nice one. Scrappy little fish, guys. So if you want to see more lake trout videos and if you want to support the channel, visit benditfish.com. That's where I sell the Winnie kit, which is the bait that I'm using right now. This lake is just full of smelt, or the smelt kit. And if you want to see more lake trout videos, either click here or click here, and I'll see you on one of those next videos.